Hi everybody, I'm Steve Papoutsis, the executive producer for Dead Space 2. Today we're going to take a look at the Dead Space 2 demo on PlayStation 3, and I'm going to give you some tips on how to best blast sacks and limbs off of necromorphs. Let's take a look. You can stasis your enemies to slow them down before you blow them away. In order to stasis, you aim and press the triangle button. Here I'll stasis a new enemy called the Puker, and then strategically dismember him by firing at the limbs. Kinesis is something you can use to solve puzzles. Aim with L1 and press the circle button to move objects. Here, I'll pull down the arms of this puzzle using Kinesis in order to stop this thing from spinning. On the final set of arms, I'll use Stasis to slow it down, giving me more time to get over to the final arm. Puzzle solved. You can also use Kinesis to pick up objects and impale your enemies. I'll grab an arm off the floor using Kinesis and then launch it at the enemy. Press L3 to launch into 0G. I'm going to have to get through this fan blade. In order to not get munched, I'll stasis the fan blade and sail on through. As you progress through Dead Space 2, you'll have opportunities to upgrade your suit. Here I'm going to upgrade to the advanced suit. In Dead Space, you rarely got to see Isaac's face, but in Dead Space 2, you'll be able to see his face and hear him speak from time to time. There he is, Isaac, ready to roll. One of the things we wanted to do in Dead Space 2 was give you a lot of new and creative ways to kill your enemies. Here I'm going to use the javelin gun to pin this exploder to the wall. I'll pin the other guy for good measure. Then I'll lure more enemies over to the sack and shoot it, taking out multiple enemies with just one shot. This is a new enemy called the Pack. I'll stasis one of them with triangle and then use the javelin alt fire by pressing R2, frying a bunch of Pack at once. When you're using the line gun, stasis your enemy, launch a timed mine, and watch them explode. Another sweet weapon is the pulse rifle, which you fire with R1 and alt fire with R2, launching off the new grenade. All right, everybody, that's the Dead Space 2 demo. Looking forward to hearing what you think of it, and thanks a lot for checking it out.